Hello. I guess welcome to an art video. Sorry that this voiceover may be a little strange. This is the first time I'm trying it. I am very new to YouTube, obviously. This is only my second video, and I kind of have no idea what to do, but, you know, thought I would try it. So today, obviously, I am drawing a tiger. I have this book that I got recently. It's really cool, and I can't remember what it's called. Um, I think it's like 365 ways to be creative or something like that. It's all about trying to be creative, even in little ways, every single day for an entire year. Um, and it doesn't have to be focused on like art. It could be focused on other things. Um, but as a pretty basic artist, I went with drawing for the day because that's what I know how to do. Um, I will say the very first prompt, since I'm only on the second one, the very first prompt was pretty cool. It said to do something like make something that can fit in the palm of your hand. Um, and honestly, that could be so many things. And I ended up actually making a little fish out of like a 3D pen in plastic. It was pretty fun. Um, and so I wanted to continue that. And so the second prompt said basically to just be inspired by our favorite animal. I don't actually know if I have a favorite at the moment. Um, I really like all kinds of animals. Like, I'm just an animal lover. But when I was younger, I was totally obsessed with tigers to the point where I wanted to go to China just to see tigers, which I don't know why I didn't think I could see them here, but you know, I guess it was just an excuse to go to China. Um, I also really, really wanted to be a zookeeper. Like, that was actually my very first kind of career goal was to be a zookeeper just because I wanted to play with tigers, honestly, which is crazy, but things change, you grow up a little bit and you realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't try and cuddle a tiger. It's not like it's 12 times my size or anything, but that's fine. Um, so yeah, since I don't have any current favorite animals, I just kind of went with this guy. I think it ended up pretty cute. When I first started this, I didn't know if I wanted to go more realistic with the style or if I just wanted to do my own kind of cartoony style. Um, Clearly it ended up being more cartoony because tigers are complicated, man. So complicated. Um, Even within this cartoony style, I still wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. As you can see, kind of on the right side, I went out of the lines a little bit with the orange on the outside because I wanted to make it look like there was still, fur and fuzz. But when I did the orange lines, I just wasn't feeling it. So I kind of blocked out the area, which is fine. Like, we live and we learn, and I think it turned out better that way, and I'm glad that I went this route. Luckily, my plan had been to black out the background anyways, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Let's see. Right now, I am just using Sharpies and off-brand permanent markers. You know, broke college students gotta do what a broke college student's gotta do. So I'm not really using any fancy art supplies. I guess really the only exception to this is at the very end to add the tiger's whiskers. I did use a white Prisma-colored pencil. Um, but I think everything else is like Sharpies and just pens and stuff. This turned out way cooler than I thought it would. I'm really glad that I ended up adding that darker orange color. It made lots of little details kind of pop out, and it just made everything look so much more coherent. I kind of loved it. So I know everybody else is talking about this right now, but there's a tiger on the screen. I figured I'd talk about Tiger King. Um, I think this show is hilarious. It probably shouldn't be, because there's so much crime and just like hardship, and everything is just so crazy. But I think the show is so hilarious because when you look at the people in this show, it almost doesn't seem like they're real, if that makes sense. Like, it's hard to imagine just walking across somebody this crazy. Like, there there's so many random stories within Tiger King that I almost like wish I believed were fake, if that makes any sense. I don't know. As weird as this show is, I'm really grateful for it. Just because it dropped at the very beginning of, this pandemic and everything else that's been going on. And it was a way, I don't know how to explain this well. It's kind of like, it's crazy. It made me laugh at parts, and it's kind of what I needed. So I really appreciate this show. It's totally crazy. If you haven't seen it, I don't even know how to describe it to you. Honestly, it's insane. Um it's kind of interesting though, cuz one of the characters, not even characters, she's just a person. See, it's so almost fake that I want to call them characters. One of the people in the show was accused of killing her husband and feeding him to their big cats, their tigers. Um and for years she said, "No, he's gone missing. I don't know where he is. No way I could have done this." And since this documentary has aired, the Florida authorities, she lives in Florida, the Florida authorities have said, "Yes, we are reopening this case. We're trying to figure out where he went." He could still be alive. They don't know. Um, so I guess that's some good that's come out of this crazy show too. Not just entertaining the masses as we're all stuck at home, but also like this man could find justice. I'm not saying he was the best man, but he could find justice. Everybody deserves a little bit of that. And his daughters, they want to know where he went, you know? So that's good. Um Also, excuse my head during this part. I kind of didn't know where the camera was. I guess I moved it from the first day that I was filming. Um, and I didn't realize my head was that close. But yeah, I have blue hair, so I mean, it's not the worst thing to look at, I guess. I don't know. So there's that. Please ignore. For his little pink nose, it was really cute. I had this light orange color. It was kind of peachy, so I added that to the really light pink, and it kind of ended up being a good shade to make things a little bit darker in areas, which is good. Also, can I just say that adding the black background took me forever. Man, it shouldn't have taken that long, but it did. So I guess here I'm just adding the final touches and enjoying the tiger that I made. I don't entirely know what I'm going to do with him, but he's here and I think he's cute. So thanks for watching.